Hey guys, what is happening, and welcome back to another episode of England's Road to the World Cup on FIFA 18. Today we are back with episode number 6 and we're starting off with some trading. You can see Hernandez there buying for 16,500, selling for 20,500, some good profit on that. And then we actually pick up our best snipe so far in this series, a really good one there. First in form, Ashley Young for 15,000 coins, an absolute steal. As you can see, we list him up here for 29,250. Crikey, that wouldn't have been that much to be our best one. But yeah, anyway, really good profit on that. And that pretty much made it for the episode. But I went on and did a little bit more. It was using this left back filter we were able to use a few weeks ago. Well, I say a few weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, until some new informed left backs came out. This was a really good filter. But yeah, we managed to sell them in the end. 4 of them all sold there for the price that I listed them up for. They're all sold pretty quick, to be honest, as well. But with the Ashley Young, I was keen to keep him at some point, but then I really want to just get the 84. I don't think there's too much price difference, so I think we discussed that in an earlier episode. But anyway, we went on to make some signings. Marcus Rashford there we got for 3,400, and he was going for 4,400, and that was just a couple of searches into looking at him, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to carry on seeing just whether it's a fluke or whether I'm able to get one for a lot cheaper. And some of these players' prices were starting to drop. People were just selling left, right and centre. And I managed to pick one up for 2,100 coins. So I was able to make profit on that of one of about 800 coins, which was really nice. Really good profit on there. So placed a new one into the squad, and yeah, sort of enforced our lineup. Unfortunately, Bradley Rtwc has got to make way. Antonio's got a decent strike partner there at Rashford, but thank you, Rtwc, for your time in the club. And you see here, we also make profit on another one. This is just us, listing up the one that we'd already bought before, and that one would sell as well. Now, another couple of signings. I just wanted to keep some signings coming into the club. I want to get most of the basic golds done, and Fabian Delph was one of our next signings, so we popped him into the squad as well. He's going to be taken over from Big Marky Noble. Thank you for your time in the club, my friend, but it is time to go, and we want to get all the players in that we really want to be in this squad. So you can see the new style lineup there. We've got Barkley still in that cam spot as well, so we've got Rashford and Antonio would be making their debut. Rashford would be making his debut, and Antonio would hopefully have a decent strike partner. We came up against this side, looked pretty strong. Inform on Rtwc, who's been incredible lately for West Ham. Really good since they put him up front, but a pretty strong side here from this guy. He had some good players, not an expensive side apart from Rtwc, who's about 100 and something K. But we started off pretty well. Barkley getting on the rebound from this one. It's only 13 minutes in and we were 1-0 up. I was thinking, happy days, this could be a game where we are cruising. Rashford almost scoring on his debut. But then this goal that I conceded, I'd made a tackle once. I felt like my positioning was okay. Went in for the tackle there, missed it. This was just these are the sort of goals that I really need to try and cut down conceding on this game. Just sort of comes to the area, just drifts across, and I give him just that slight opportunity to get a shot off, and he scores. And he kept coming forward, and a really good save there from Pickford. Probably one of the best saves he's made for us. It just sort of tipped over. Real close range save as well. Rashford here, he smashes one in to make it 2-1 for us. And I was thinking, yes, surely this is going to be our time now. Antonio comes through here, racing through on goal. Was he going to score? No, unfortunately not. Antonio is great, really gets into good positions, but sometimes his finishing can let him down from close range and hasn't really got any good finesse shots or anything like this. And then we go down the other end, 7 minutes to go, and concede this goal. Really frustrating because Pickford was sort of there, the defending was sort of mismatched, the positioning was poor. And it gave us a draw, which was frustrating because we just want to pick up wins as quick as we can. Next opponent we come up against, a really, really average BPL squad. As you can see, they're very cheap, can't be no more than sort of 6-7k to cost. And most of them are minimum buy now players. Anyway, started off quite strong here, Sturridge getting all the way into the box. He sort of dropped down, and I don't really know what happened there. Pickford was there, he got a touch on it, and then the game took some sort of weird bounce, and I really didn't know what was happening there. Anyway, Lingard, nice quick turn here, comes in, smashes it, and I thought, no, it should have really gone in. But it wasn't too bad. We were starting to pick up our play. I was confident I could get back in this one. And Barkley with the shot there, we were pressing, really trying to get some shots on it. Coming up towards the end of the first half here now, and I really needed a goal. Rashford coming in, we get a little bit of luck. It drops to Rashford, and he uses his left foot just to poke it through in. And I was just happy that we got ourselves back on level terms. I just didn't want to be dropping points really. Lingard getting in some good positions for us as well. But the team's starting to gel well now. I'm getting used to these players, and we've got a bit more quality now. And it's just at the start of the second half, we catch this guy out, get through, and Barkley scores for us, which I was really pleased with. Rashford coming through here, and he was just all over the shop. He was causing a nightmare for this guy. Hits the post again. We just seem to hit the woodwork of the post every single game. Barkley again hitting the bar. We just weren't getting the rub of the green at times, especially in an attacking sense, more or less defensively. I haven't noticed as much, but this guy here must have been fuming with that goal. We've got the replay coming up here, and you can just see Antonio comes up for this one. No idea. This guy must have been fuming because it was quite tight. He was getting opportunities. I had the better, but then I think this just sort of tilted the game for us. You can see Antonio picks up the ball. His short range shooting might not be all that, but he smashes that one into the top corner. 4-1, 23 shots over 5. He was not a bad player. I just seem to have quite a lot of shots in that game. So we had 10 points with 4 games remaining, and we were hoping to get another win in our last game. Now I came against this guy, and I immediately thought fitness squad team, but I wanted to pop this in anyway because I don't want people to say that I've left anything out in this series. But anyway, this guy just backed out straight away. No record for it, but anyway, we ended up coming against another sort of silver team, mostly Norwich, a couple of other players. You've got the Reading centre back Moore, and a couple of Borough players in there as well. And to be honest, I just thought unless this guy is super good at the game, then this could be an easy game for us. Redmond coming through here at the start, only 5 minutes in, and we managed to score a goal. And 1-0 to us, and I was happy because I thought after last episode's game, we lost some really, really silly ones. That should have been a blatant penalty there. No idea how that was given. I just wanted to show that in. Some of the stuff that happens on this game is just incredible. But at the end of the day, it's a video game and anything can happen in this. But we come through anyway, 2-0 up in 25 minutes. And I could tell that this guy was starting to get to a point where he was frustrated with the game. He was sliding in. Lucky there. I tried a bit of trickery with Redmond. And he just didn't seem to want it at all. Anyway, from the corner, comes out, and Rashford manages to score some ridiculous half overhead kick thing, and that was curtains for this guy. He'd had enough, which had put us up to a position where we were promoted. We just want to win the championship now. We've got 3 games left. I think we just need 2 points, so that will get us up into Division 7. I would hope for it to be a clean run through, but come up against some good people sometimes. In the last episode we had one game we should have won, one where the other guy was just good at the game, but things we'll be doing in the next episode, we'll be updating them checklists again. If you want me to do it on an episode by episode basis, then we can do that. We're going to have Team of the Year Harry Kane to add in, and Oxlade-Chamberlain got an inform as well for the Man City game. So if you have enjoyed this episode, then please drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new around here as well. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.